Korean Lost Ark players were worried about the developers being overworked, so they sent them fan mail containing a book of nice messages and a care package. The director streamed the opening of the packages and thanked the players. I talked to him about the future. This is how you build to the community. See, that's what's really, really cool, because the fact is that they would do this to the WoW developers too, but instead of a bag of this, it would be a bag of anthrax and a book full of all the players sending pictures of their dicks just so they could show it to Blizzard. It's like, hey Terry, you want to get your book in the? You want to get your dick in the book? Send this shit over to Ian. That son of a bitch. Take a picture of your dick. Send it to me, man. We're gonna put it in the book. Yeah. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. That's what I thought it would be. Alright, so what's the rest of this? He wasn't perfect, but I miss him. 2011, 2015, Chris Metzen leaving Blizzard. I mean, real shit, 2017 was fine. 2018 was pretty much fine. Like, the Chris Metzen shit, like, WoW, in my opinion, has never been, like, a crazy good story. And it never needed to be. Like, it doesn't need to be, like, this crazy Game of Thrones. Oh my god, it's so good. It doesn't have to be like that. All it has to be is good. That's it. Just good. Make it good. That's all there is to it. 2018 was Diablo Immortal. Who gives a fuck about Diablo Immortal? Who cares? Yeah, it's not a big deal at all. WoW story was what you go through. Yeah, the WoW, that's the thing, is like the Final Fantasy story is a narrative. The WoW story is your character's narrative of you playing through the game, right? That's the way I've always looked at it personally. But, you know, I think it just depends. Like, that's the way I've always seen it. That's why I never RP, man, because I've had some crazy shit happen to me in the time that I played this game. Why the fuck would I write some other shit, man? To-do list about seeing a new Blizzard game announced. Ignore the hype. Wait for the play-to-earn cryptocurrency and NFT announcement. Feed my inner demon through consuming social media rage of thousands of other neckbeards. Forget Activision-Blizzard ever existed, like with Disney Star Wars. It's just better this way. I think that if they do a cryptocurrency or NFT announcement where it's like, yeah, you have to play the game in order to earn stuff like that, man, like, if that happens, I will honestly be happy, because I will be able to make so many YouTube videos about it. Holy shit, that would be so perfect. Like, we could get, you know, Cat Danny to do like a fucking thumbnail, and it's like Bobby Kotick, and it's like him, but he's like an NFT ape, or like maybe he has horns and he's like the devil, and he's got like a fucking like one of those tridents. He's like poking some person. Like, oh yeah, it will be great, man. And then it'll be me on the side. I'll be like this, right? It'll be perfect. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah, just give it 6 months, guys. Average Zachar stream. Okay, what's this? First 3 hours podcast stream. Okay, yeah, I'd say we're pretty much there. Third to fourth hour. Sees any posts related to Final Fantasy XIV? Chat, Final Fantasy Andes. If the said guy bashes on WoW, says, guys, stop being tribalist Andes. Chat proceeds to be tribalist Andes anyways. Sees any other post. If relatable, says, well, yeah, true, dude. Followed by a point or two. And a personal story. Last one, storytelling, the part where he acts like an asshole. Oh, man. They really... Oh, shit. I mean, the worst part about it is it's true, right? Because, like, oh, yeah, and then I remember I fucked this dude over. Yes, dude. And it's like, fucking all that crazy shit. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I think this is accurate. Where's the rest of this? 4th to 6th hour. Most likely a Belluar video or something bad about WoW for the 600 and... there's been a lot of these before, okay? Let's say that. And reacts to YouTube videos with the emoji. Time to react will always be 3 to 4 times the length of the video. That's not always true. It's like the shorter the video is, the longer the reaction will probably be proportionally. Guaranteed to bring up a nostalgic story about WoW if it's a long react. I actually wonder what the ratio for that is. Yeah, I wonder what the real ratio for that is. Man, back in the good old days, I used to probably Probably some dick move. Yeah, so we used to have people and we get their accounts and then we get their accounts and then we take their gold and then we send it to me and Jeff. We called it a haircut. Yeah, no, that's the kind of stuff. Yeah, I think they're probably right about that. It's not really something that I did, by the way. Jeff stole one person's account before, though, to be fair. And I stole it back from Jeff and then sold it back to the original person after I stole everything out of it and then gave it to myself. So, yeah, accurate as well. Tries to make himself look like an asshole when he is probably less of an asshole than 80% of chat. Now, I think that's true and not true. Probably simultaneously. Yeah, I sold it. I sold it back to the guy. I helped the guy out. And it's because Jeff wanted to cheat me out of it. Jeff wanted to take all the stuff for himself because I walked up to my house and then I tried to log onto the account and Jeff changed the password. So I had to log back. I had to go back down. I had to call Jeff. Jeff, why is the password not working? And then he had the fucking audacity to say to me, "Oh, did you put it in wrong?" And then I was like, "No, Jeff, I didn't fucking put it in wrong." And then I had to get it back. So I actually, as I said, I actually got the stuff. I got the account back to the guy and they gave me gold for it. And, you know, everything turned out okay. And there's actually, yeah, there is a final slide. Find the final hours. Back to podcast. Long day of getting stunlocked by the face. It just sounds so fucking stupid. It's not like gonna save 5 retards in chat. Time to go to bed with my Ashlata body pillow. We'll stream until the sun comes up. Still, not as unhealthy with his relationship about WoW. I hate to tell you guys this, but it's not an unhealthy relationship that I have with WoW. If anything, it's about video games. I play video games constantly. Like, if I wasn't ruining my life playing WoW, I would be ruining it playing Valheim, or ruining it playing Path of Exile, which we'll talk about later today. WoW's not special. It's just that I fuck around a lot. That's basically, yeah, a lot of body pillows true, though. Yeah, somebody got me a body pillow, and yeah, I put it on the pillow. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not put it on the body pillow? Like, what else would I do with it? So yeah, I have it on my bed now. I do. Yeah, it's not a big deal. I mean, like, I'm not... Yeah, I'm not... Yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh, no. Not this. Oh, man, dude. I'll do the interview myself. You might ask me hard questions. I won't be prepared. I'm a dog walker. Listen, the dude made an alt account, then modded it to start deleting posts regarding the interview on the sub. Big oof. They also apparently have a big history of sexual misconduct that has recently come to light. Don't forget that the only reason that we know about this is because they were dumb enough to post a long-ass Facebook status about how they have PTSD from the time they sexually assaulted their friend. For all 4 alt accounts so far, he's manipulating conversations and so on. Wouldn't that be too much work? Look, at a certain point, it's just... You feel bad for the guy, right? I mean, like, he's like, you feel bad for him, but it's also like, wow, I feel bad for you for being such an idiot, but wow, you really are an idiot. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of the way that I feel. It's like, damn, like, you really just fucking, you can't let it go. Remember the Joker movie? Yeah, except he doesn't really do anything. The Eternal War. Final Fantasy players, WoW players, Guild Wars players. Guess what? You see that glory hole right there? That's New World players. And yeah, I see this all the time. People always fighting, always getting mad at each other, always getting pissed off. Listen, guys, it's just a video game. It's not that big of a deal one way or another. Okay? Dad, it's just a video game. Don't be mad. Oh, Dad says it's just a video game. It's not a reason to be mad. Also, Dad during sporting events. Oh, shit. And, like, this isn't even, like, a major league game. God damn. God fucking damn. Asmon watching Sylvanas' redemption arc. Cat Danny appreciation thread. Yo, can we show some love to the person responsible for the Asmongold videos you enjoyed over the years? Yeah. It's Cat Danny and Daily Dose of Asmongold. They do a lot. They do great work. I mean, the videos are up really fucking fast. And, you know, as I said before, they do a great job. Fuck yeah. Absolutely. They do awesome work, dude. Yeah, 100%. Henry Cavill as the Lich King. This is really good. Wow. That's really good. Holy shit. I can see it. That's great. And there's more of these. Yeah, I think he'd be... I've seen this one before. I think that works really well. That one looks pretty cool, too. Absolutely. That looks badass. I've seen that one before. I've not seen this one. So this is like his photoshopped as Witcher armor. I've seen that before, too. And that would be, I guess, before he turned into a Death Knight. Look, dude. This is all we need to see, okay, guys? Yeah, this needs to happen. Holy shit. Yeah, it would be fucking perfect, man. I would love this. It would be great. Absolutely. Netflix series could revitalize WoW. I think so. I would love to be honest with a Netflix series. I don't want it to be a live action. I would rather it be animated. I think it's like the WoW art style. Like there are not people, like people don't look like the way like human males in WoW look. So I think that there should be a degree of like making it look the way that it does in World of Warcraft. So yeah, I mean that's the... Yeah, it looks a lot different. I need to watch Arcane. I know that I need to. Yeah, but all I'm saying is I would prefer if there was an animated series, but this would definitely be the next best thing for me. Absolutely. This is actually one of my favorite shirts. It was in the washing machine for like a month, and so I had to wash it again. It looks cozy. Yeah, I bought this shirt for $1. I buy all of my clothes, almost all my clothes, either at Target, Walmart, or the thrift store. There's like the last time that I've had a pair of clothes that was not from that was not given to me. Like I actually went out and I spent my own money on that. Like I'm talking about like 4 years ago, there was like a pair of pants that I saw online that I thought looked cool, and I ordered the pair of pants. It was like $20, and I ordered like I think 2 pairs of pants actually. It's like the ones that I have. Actually, I think, you know what? I think I was wearing them in this video.
You're looking clean.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look.
Yeah. These are the pants that I got. And I actually got this sweater, too.
Cloaksy on the phone right now. Look at him. Look at him. You can just tell success is coming off his aura.
Final Fantasy Freds and WoW Walters. OSRS, ESO. People haven't played an MMO. PoE players and Guild Wars 2 players. Also, like, you've got to have, like, this little... Because, like, this is obviously... this is the zoomer out of the bunch. You probably should put this one as just React Andes, okay? PoE players, that's more like this guy. Yeah, let's be honest. I'm not a monkey. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, let's see here. Meanwhile, in an alternate universe, Asmongold actually fighting Blizzard. Stormmounts, WoW token, time sync systems. Yeah... Yeah, look, I mean, I think we got to pick our battles. There's going to be some things we could probably change, though, for real. Like, we actually could. But the store is going to be probably one of the last bosses, let's be honest. What's this here? Catching up on streams, and just heard Asmon said there haven't been any good survival games. I have to disagree. But I think Subnautica and Dying Light are some of the best survival games that released during this decade. I don't really have a lot of experience with Dying Light. As I said before, like the survival games that I've seen, I'm not a huge survival game fan, but the reason for that is there's never been a game that I've seen that's compelling. That's the big reason, is I see something like that, and it's like, this looks like shit. I'm not going to look at it. I'm not going to play it. So yeah, that's the big reason, and I do think that survival games... I think Blizzard is in a very unique position to do something really good in the survival game genre. In a way that they're not in a great position to do something for sports games, or for board games, or for obviously MOBAs, or for maybe FPS, because they already did Overwatch. I think survival games is very good perspective for them. Overwatch 2 reportedly lost, what's this here? Lost months of development due to Bobby Kotick. I don't really believe that this is like exclusively Bobby Kotick's fault. I think that this could just be people blaming Bobby Kotick because it's popular to do so. And, that could be it too. I don't know. Like, maybe it's not. I feel like both things are possible. It's something that I'm, like, not immediately ready to, like, say for sure. But it's probably true. Especially, like, I heard that, like, Bobby Kotick, this is just what I've heard, okay? Bobby Kotick was, like, a big person in the Overwatch League and like promoting it and like building the Overwatch League and investing in Overwatch League. So it seems like Bobby does see Overwatch as a big cash cow, and because of that, I could see him doing this kind of a thing. Absolutely. I mean, it's not out of the question at all. It's actually pretty normal for developers working on content that ends up being scrapped in the end. Yeah, I mean, this happens with every WoW expansion too. It was like the same thing with like other armor sets that get data mined that never make it into the game. I mean, there's millions of examples of this. Maybe PvE parts they showed was boring. Yeah, and it could also be the bad parts that got scrapped because they sucked. I don't know. As I said before, Overwatch 2 is like the Krusty Krab built next to the Krusty Krab. Why did you do it? Money. That's it. I don't really see a reason for Overwatch 2. I feel like Overwatch recently came out. It does not show its age. Why the fuck do we have an Overwatch 2? That's my opinion here, okay? I refuse to believe any leak or about WoW or actual leaks. There's no way a company can be so incompetent that they constantly leak data and information concerning the next patch or expansion. They're not actual leaks. They're purposefully let out to get people excited for the new expansion. In other words, they're playing you. So here's why I think you're wrong. Here's why I actually think that they're incompetent and they just can't keep their mouths shut. It's because all of the Blizzard employees didn't know about the Microsoft acquisition until it actually happened. And the reason why they didn't tell any of the employees is because 100% insider trading. And they didn't tell them because of insider trading. And you know that the company would not have made that fucking decision if this did not happen constantly. This has happened with basically every single expansion that's been released early, including Wrath of the Lich King, which was the worst one. And there were other cases where they accidentally left it open. No, I think that logically this is just true, because in a big case like this where there is no real reason for like the hype for this is not really very high. It was actually a very mixed perspective that people had with being bought out by Microsoft. Them not telling the employees internally it's very clear that it was done because of insider trading. So they clearly internally do not trust the employees, even if there's an NDA, because it's been fucked up every single expansion. So yeah. Wrath was worse. Wrath of the Lich King as an expansion was, I think, like, people found out all about it a week before BlizzCon, whenever it happened. It was so bad that they actually, let me see if I can find it. I'll watch this one too, probably today. Announcement? Joke, maybe? Ah, shit. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Well, anyway, like, a guy at Blizzard literally made a joke about everybody who already knew about it is banned now. They literally made a joke about it because it was just so fucking obvious that it happened. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, your face is all over YouTube. Yeah, I know, it's great, right? It's good. So yeah, anyway, racist girlfriend. I mean, look, Keemstar is, holding people accountable for racism. I mean, he's a changed man. The Alex days are far behind him. Let's see over here. Fake Leaks, Dragonmire. Yeah, this was confirmed to be fake. It's not a big deal. Monster Hunter second stream game. A lot of people want me to play that. Elder Scrolls. All right, fine. Let's go ahead and look at it. Allcraft withdrawals. I'm going to be doing Allcraft pretty soon. I'm going to be honest. Some of the people I want to get on, I would love to get on Mike Ybarra. I would really love to get on Phil Spencer. And we're going to do what we can. We're going to try to get on Miyazaki, too. I don't even know if that's possible, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're going to try and get Bobby. No shot? Yeah, but we're going to take it anyway. We're going to take it anyway. We're going to try to take a shot and see if we can get these guys on the show. Yeah, honestly, like, Miyazaki would be my number one. Like, oh man, that would be so, oh my god, that would be so good, dude. Oh my god, that'd be so good. Okay, anyway, so let's go back over and, listen, if Bobby Kotick was willing to come on Allcraft, I would fucking come back to mainstream just for that. Elder Scrolls Online, Legacy of the Braytons. Let's see this. This looks nice. Wow. Is this in the game? Oh, wait, is this in game? It's actually like rendered in-game stuff. This is cinematic. This is great. The quality's amazing. Wow. This reminds me of a, it reminds me so much of a town in Black Desert. Why is everybody... What, did they have COVID back then, too? Look, everybody's got a fucking mask on. You see this? Look at that. Everybody's got a yeah, I think that's the one. And, yeah, look at this. It's a plague. Oh, yeah, the first time COVID happened. Forgot about that. That was COVID Alpha. I really like, as I said, I think the quality of this is great. Wow. Into the arrow to the knee thing, right? I mean, yeah, it's just like, of course that's where it's gonna go. Okay, alright, now I'm interested. Good. I mean, that's a really good cinematic. I mean, honestly, this makes me want to play the game. Fuck, bro, like, if the game played like this and it was more like this, I would fucking love it, man. I really would. Actually, a great game. I don't know. Maybe I'll try it again. Honestly, as I said, you know, big guy, full armor, big sword. You know what? Maybe the game's not that bad. I don't know. As I said before, I tried Elder Scrolls for a couple of days. Didn't really get that into it. I couldn't really understand it. I think also, like, it's like, I feel like it's like a tier list. Like, what MMOs would I play a lot of, right? I mean, like, WoW is like #1. Final Fantasy, probably #2. Like, New World, #3. Black Desert, probably #4. And then you go into, like, maybe Elder Scrolls #5. Lost Ark's not out yet, but Lost Ark is going to be #1 as soon as it comes out. And then the way the game progresses is going to determine where it goes to. Yeah, I mean, I actually might be playing BDO some point in the future. We'll see what happens. The reason why I was going to play it on my second stream and then I ended up not doing it is because I thought to myself, if you're good at something, why do it for free? So we'll see what happens. And yeah, invite Lucari. Honestly, like, I think Lucari and I, if they didn't change the servers, Lucari and I are on the same server. Because he knew all the same guilds that I knew of. So we'll see what happens. And it was a long fucking time ago, though, to be honest. Like, yeah, there it is. Truth be told, yeah, I mean, there you go. The truth is, I like BDO. So, like, I don't need to, like, fucking shill or anything like that. I really like the game. And I've said many times that I think BDO has the best action combat of almost any game, period, and it is by far and away the best combat in any MMO. Like, I think that it's very different than WoW, but I think it's equal to WoW. So yeah, I really like the game a lot. So yeah, there you go. Terrible PvE, horrible gearing system. Yeah, it's problematic, absolutely. Yeah, but like if you just like the combat and shit like that, there it is. Let's look at the other stuff. State of the trade chat in EU WoW. I don't know if I believe this because there's not enough Chinese letters. Yeah, I'm not sure if I believe. There's not really that many Chinese letters here. So is this really true? Probably not. To be honest, like mine, let me go ahead and show you on mine. There's nothing happening in trade chat at all. Nobody's posting anything. Yeah, because it's on Alliance. You go over to Illidan Horde, I'm sure you're going to have a bunch of this shit. Yeah, this is ridiculous. As I said, I refuse to be told that this is something that 3 GMs can't fix. Like, you see somebody post this, ban the account. You see somebody else post it, ban that account. And it's going to be gone immediately. Because it's the same people doing it. But it's not bannable, that's the problem. Why don't they just message them and say, how much, how much is it? How much is it for real money? Or like, do you have a website? Like, to me, if I see somebody doing that, and I thought it wasn't against the rules. Oh, yeah, it is not against the rules to advertise in trade chat. I always forgot about that. Yeah. Make it bannable? I don't know if you should make it bannable. Like, because like these ads right here, this is what happens, right? Is that they say, well, actually, you know what? Let's try it. Yeah, let's go try it. We'll see what they say. Okay, so we'll try Illidan. Yeah, let's just, I'll log on to this character. So here we are, and I'm going to make sure that I'm actually in trade chat. I am in trade chat. Character name is Asmongold. Yes, I reserved Asmongold on a lot of servers myself. That way I could play on them. You'll be the one guy they ban? Well, yeah, of course. They're probably waiting for me. This is like, there's a Blizzard employee that posted this on my subreddit. Then all the other Blizzard employees upvoted it. And this is just a very large entrapment strategy that they can catch me in to get me in trouble. Okay, so let's go ahead and look down here. And we're going to unlock. We're going to look at this one right here. So what is this? Want to sell 15K. And we're going to look and see if this person's on here. Wukong, Bank, Illidan. So 80K each, etc. And I'll make it bigger too. Let's go ahead and do that. That's a good idea. We're going to take it to 18-point font so you guys can read a little bit better. So they say only gold. As we all know, they sell the gold. And this is usually what happens, right? Is that they will sell the gold. All the Wukong boosters that are in guild, they deposit the gold from trades into the guild bank. And then where does it go? Yeah. So this is like just a bunch of like, just look at the spam for this. So it looks like a lot of these people are actually, they're legitimate players. They're not just like random nobodies or something like that. These are actually legitimate players. But obviously these people here are just selling the, these are like level 1s. But the Wukong thing, I know that they don't, there are websites that openly RMT. And Wukong is not one that openly RMTs. So there's two different types of boosting websites. There are the ones that openly RMT and the ones that privately RMT. That's it. So Wukong is one of the ones that does not openly RMT. And looks like we're not really seeing anything else too crazy here. They have to have a system where somebody is getting paid. Yeah, I mean, like, is this really a good thing? And, like, this is the way that I think multi-gladiator looking to 2.2k carry. Yeah, these seem like people that are not going to just immediately link you to an RMT website, which is surprising. I would have expected that that was. Yeah, people are even boosting Torghast. Yeah, I mean, as I said before, like, a lot of people, these are people who don't want to play the game, they want to pay the game. That's what happens. So this is my perspective on it. Is this spam here, is this good for the game? That every single thing in trade chat is want to sell ads. And this is the way that I look at it. Is that if it's good for the game, then it should happen. If it's not good for the game, then it probably shouldn't happen. It's that simple. And obviously, like, to some degree, like, players can do what they want. Yeah, sure. But whenever you have a degradation of a system like this, gold stimulus footnotes community, not RMT. Well, what do you, like, why are you telling me this? Do you think that this, like, makes me believe what you're saying? So, like, what would be the alternative? Do you think that, like, you were going... Did you think I expected you to say, oh, man, you got me. We don't really... we actually do RMT, but we don't like to tell people about it? Why would you... What's your... I don't understand. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to believe that. I'm not going to believe that because everybody that I know that does this, like, I mean, they banned Limit for doing this back in the day, for doing RMT. And if a guild as high profile as Limit was RMTing, you bet your fucking ass everybody else below them was doing the exact same fucking thing. Like, absolutely, man. People are selling gold constantly. They're trying to make a living. Like, you really think that in the middle of a global pandemic where inflation is high, wages are stagnant, and people are unemployed and quitting their job in record numbers, that people are not trying to make a living on a video game? Are you fucking kidding me? And especially talking about people that live in countries that don't have the same quality of living as America. It's just such a naive and stupid thing to believe that this is not happening. All you have to do is follow incentives and common sense, and you're going to arrive at the conclusion that they're all fucking selling gold, or they're all getting something out of it. Now, I'm sure that you can point to a handful of people who actually only give a fuck about getting the gold, and they don't care about real money. I'm sure they exist, but I think that every community not only has these people, but the majority of the people in the community are these people. That's it, because it's what makes sense. I'm not going to disregard everything that I've learned over my entire life about people's intuition, people's motivations for things, and just general human behavior. I'm not going to just take all of that and disagree with all of that and say, wait a minute, everything that I've learned over 30 years isn't true because somebody told me that it's not true. Absolutely not. Nobody is going to convince me on this. Nobody is going to sell me on this. It's not going to happen. You're wasting your time. The thing about all new players automatically in /2, it's the first thing they see whenever they walk into a city. It's disgusting. Yeah, I could see that really being off-putting to a lot of people. I kind of agree with you, to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely. Where does the money come from when boosting communities sponsor big guilds at events? Yeah, why should they sponsor if they don't RMT? Or where does the money come from if they don't RMT? That's a great question. So this is a girl. She's actually a very good player in the WoW community. Plays warrior, ironically. And she's been dealing with a stalker and just like crazy fucking weirdos for 2 years. It's weird because, like, what do you really say about that? Don't stalk people? Fuck. I wish that worked. I think that, to me, I'd like to see more levels of accountability for things like this on a legal level. I think that doing the kinds of things that person was doing, I think it straight up should be, it should be a criminal charge. This is harassment, intimidation, and it's really ruining somebody's life. What you're doing really is you're ruining this person's life. And it's really unfortunate that, like, it seems like every government almost is full of a bunch of people that don't know how the internet works. So it's like impossible for us to get any sort of laws written that are relevant to today at all. It's like we're still having... DMCA is from 1998. I don't know. It's just really frustrating to see something like this. I hope that Blizzard bans this guy and gets rid of this kind of stuff, because as far as I know, he did this stuff on WoW. It's not like, oh, Blizzard's going to ban him for something he didn't do in the game. He did shit in WoW, too. And I'd like to see that happen for sure. So, yeah, it's frustrating, but there it is. Stalker, no stalking. I like that. That's good. That's very good. I haven't heard that before. Yeah, absolutely. Perfect. Absolutely fucking perfect. So yeah, there you go. Let's go ahead and hit the PoE trailer right now, because that's another big one. It's only a 2-minute video, so it's super fast. Yeah, we'll watch this right now. They released... I haven't looked at any of the Balance Manifesto or anything like this, so I don't know really a whole lot about it. So what is that? Cirrus and Xana? I guess this must be at the end of Oriath. Okay, here we go. As you guys might or might not know, I've been a supporter of Path of Exile. I say this because, you know, I don't really play it a lot, so people might not really know this about me. But I'm actually a huge fan of PoE. I've been playing PoE ever since the closed beta, and I'm actually a closed beta supporter. I had to give them money to continue playing it past the free weekend. I've played many seasons. I've invested many amounts of dollars into the game. I've got a hoodie. We've interviewed Chris Wilson on Allcraft. I have leveled. I think I killed Cirrus the first week or the second week that he was out. And to be fair, I killed him as a necromancer build with pets. It was pretty easy, minion build. So yeah, I've got a hoodie. Well, I mean, like, no, the hoodie was part of a fucking founders package that cost so much. It's cost $500. It was like a $500 founders package or something like that. And I bought it because I really wanted the hoodie. And to be honest, it's free fucking content. PoE's free. You know what I mean? Like, I'm fine. Whale, listen, I love PoE. I love it. I love it. It's a great game. Mine is $500. Show the hoodie. It's downstairs. Bex actually sent me, where is it? They sent me a little stuffed animal too. And so, yeah, it's not just that. And they sent me other shirts as well. Okay? All I'm saying is, like, I am a huge fucking PoE fan. I am more excited. I'm going to be honest with you guys. I'm more excited about Path of Exile 2 than I am about Diablo 4.
Cirrus is dead.
Fuck him.
Zana has chosen exile.
Oh, shit.
But the Atlas of Worlds remains a beacon for eldritch horrors. We imprisoned the Elder.
Yeah.
We placated the Maven. We've been preparing for the arrival of another. But we never expected Thor. They embody insatiable hunger, crushing darkness.
Oh, shit.
Searing flame.
Bro, that looks fucking badass. Holy shit. Yo, this looks good. Holy shit.
If we don't stop them, they will consume everything. This is a war for our very existence.
Wow. Oh, God. Oh, what? Oh, my God. The arch nemesis me. Wow.
They are here. Stand with us, or we will all perish.
Oh, man, that looks so good. They expanded it, oh God. Bro, that looks so good. Like, look at, dude, like, where is the fucking fire guy? Like, these arenas are so fucking clean. Like, what I really love about this a lot is, like, this looks like if you go back and you look at, like, the skill tree. Listen, dude, why do I need to worry about the skill tree? I just wait for the Zizarain video and I just do what he says to do. I wait for the Mathel video, I do what he says to do. And you know, or one of the more, like, super serious, like, you know, like, the real PoE grinders and, like, content creators, because they don't even show gameplay for the build. All they show is path of building numbers. They don't even show, like, a play test of it or anything. It's just like a 30-minute video of spreadsheets. That's the whole fucking thing. Yeah, there you go. What about Quinn69? Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily copy his builds. It wasn't what I was planning on doing. Yeah, yeah. But, I mean, as I said before, like, I watch PoE content constantly. Like, anytime that there's a new video out by somebody that's, like, kind of short, or, like, new different types of builds, like, I love watching them. Alkaiser builds for pure tanky. Yeah. I mean, like, I've watched Alkaiser ever since he hit Paragon 100. like back a long fucking time ago. So yeah, I mean, huge fan of Alkaiser. Absolutely. So either way, I love PoE. I think that these zones, like what's really, really impressive about this is like you look at the fidelity of the zones. I mean, we're getting really close to PoE 1.5. Like how close are we to PoE 2? Look at this. Like the quality of this, you compare like the quality of this and the way that this looks, and you go back and you look at like Shaper's Arena, there's been really big improvements made. Like really, really big improvements. Like even if you compare it to, in my opinion, Cirrus, I feel like this is the same difference in like fidelity from Shaper to Cirrus, from Cirrus to this boss right here. This is really impressive. And Datmod's favorite PoE streamer. I mean, he again, that used to be one of my favorite Diablo 3 streamers. He used to stream Diablo 3, and he's been around forever. Like I watch all of these guys.